This is Gary Atensi with CNTV, and today we're in Fort Collins, Colorado. I'm here at European Motor Cars. Since 1995, they have been providing a full-service repair facility for all European makes and models. I'm here with John Mitchell, who is the owner. John, thanks for joining us here today. Let's start off a little bit about yourself. Quite honestly, cars, the passion for cars, something you grew up with. Family-owned and operated company. I imagine your father played a big part in your passion for automobiles. Share with me a little bit of how you got started in this industry.
We got started in South Georgia, and a lot of German cars down there. My father was buying and selling Mercedes, Porsches, BMWs, and I just got very comfortable with them. Started working on them as a young kid, and loved them from there on, and started going to school with Mercedes-Benz and some other training facilities, and worked for numerous dealerships and independent repair shops. Moved to Colorado, decided to open up my own with some of the skills that I have, and I have hired also very skilled employees for that.
You've done very well. This is one of the largest European facilities here in northern Colorado. Transportation is vital to anyone, be it taking our kids to school, possibly for our careers, or even enjoyment. Really, do you kind of feel what you provide for folks is peace of mind, knowing that their car is going to be safe out there for them?
Oh, absolutely. There's a couple aspects in the repair decisions. One of them is safety. The other one is reliability. The other one is environmental, believe it or not. We are running vehicles that are burning engine fuel and stuff like that. Oil leaks on the ground, and environmental is very important to us as well, to keep the car safe on the road for many years.
That is great, because I know myself, when my car isn't working, it's all consuming. I mean, it's very stressful. I mean, you're thinking about it. How do I get the kids to school? How do I get to work? Am I going to be stranded on the side of the road? I imagine many years in the industry, you probably have many stories you've heard just like that.
Absolutely. Most of the problem is not that the car is broken. It is, how are you going to go to the grocery store? How are you going to pick up your kids? Those are really the problems with the whole thing. We can handle the repair of the vehicle. We offer the rent-a-cars, we offer ride homes, we offer to go pick up kids sometimes. We know that's the biggest problem in the world for the car business anyway. So.
Absolutely. Obviously, when folks out there need a mechanic, many times, do you understand the concern with consumers? I mean, there's some bad apples out there. This is an industry where people can be taken advantage of. You yourself have built a great company. You've got great reviews out there. But are you able to really understand when consumers are wary of who they should trust?
I sure am. When they come in, I try to put them at ease. We're a little more laid back here. We're not very pushy, and we are very good at explaining what's going on, what the process is, and how long it's going to take and how much it's going to be. We also give options in any repair. Options of we can fix this now, we can fix this later. These are the things that we'd like to do in the future just to keep it running well.
Wonderful. Your focus is European cars. Share with me some of the makes and models that you're able to diagnose here.
Mercedes-Benz, across the board, all the way 60s all the way up. And BMW, all the BMWs. Mini Cooper is kind of with the BMW. We started about 6 years ago with Land Rover. We believe we're probably the only Land Rover capable shop, meaning we have the computers for the Land Rovers in northern Colorado. Volkswagen Audi, of course, is a big car for us. And we do Volvo, we do Saab, we do things like that. Our main focus is Volkswagen Audi, Mercedes, BMW, Mini Cooper, and Volvo Saab are wonderful cars for us too. We still do a lot of them. We do more of the other ones.
Excellent. How important is a proper diagnosis just to find out what the problem is? What is some of the state-of-the-art technology you guys have here as far as computers, scanners, that type of thing?
The diagnosis is very important. That starts the whole precedence of the repair. We do carry the factory equipment here. We have the factory laptops. We have all up-to-date stuff that we get downloaded to us all the time. And we try to keep up with every new tool, which happens every 6 months. There's a new tool that has to come out, and we keep up with all that. My employees go to school about every 3 months. Somebody's getting out of here to go to school to learn the new car, the new technology, the new problems, all the new stuff. We start to see them a little bit after warranty, and then it's all of ours problem from there. And diagnosis is key. If we can fix that first time, then we have it. The newer cars are not as scary in diagnosis anymore. It's usually more of a pinpointed situation. The older cars, they got some miles on them, they got some stuff. I tell people always an older car may have 1, 2, or 3 problems containing to this one issue, but we try to figure out how we can do it 1, 2, and 3, fix it right.
Because it's European cars, are there special tools, special machines because of those type of cars, and why consumers probably shouldn't drive their European into just any garage down the street?
Absolutely. Every tool we have is directed towards the European car. If we got in a Toyota or a Chevy truck, I don't know if our toolbox would even be able to work on it. And vice versa. We do a lot of cars from other shops that are for American cars, Japanese cars, stuff like that. And we get those cars in because they just don't have the tools and equipment, and that's fine. They're wonderful at what they do, and we are good at what we do. And so we are directed. We do keep up on our new tools and equipment, and there is a lot of them. We have 7 huge toolboxes. We have 4 diagnostic carts with laptops and ready to go. So we are up there. Unfortunately, we can't own everything, but we buy it when we need it.
You have a team of technicians in the back there. Many of them specialize in different cars or different types. Why is it important for consumers out there to deal with somebody who is a certified technician rather than just basically looking up on Craigslist and finding somebody?
It saves money, for one. He knows exactly where he's going, what the problems are with each individual component in the vehicle. He's not having to guess, so it saves money, it saves time, and we get it fixed the first time and stays fixed. I've only hired A-plus technicians. They rate them as A, B, and C, and so the A technicians is what I've always been after. I'm also an A technician, and I feel that very comfortable all the way down to changing oil in the car, all the way up to a heavy diagnosis.
Interesting. You said earlier you're able to give folks options based on that diagnosis, but obviously you'd like to repair so they don't even have to even think about their car out there on the road. Your approach is really not to put a Band-Aid on it, but really to take care of it and fix it.
Absolutely. Want to fix it first time, be done with it. If we have another problem in the future, we still don't have to visit that old problem. Sometimes financially, we can do one of the 3, and we're going to pick the most important first and work our way in. Just because your car breaks doesn't mean you have to make a brand new one. It is important to go safety first, maintenance second, and then go from there.
Excellent. Viewers, take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. What you're going to see is their website. First of all, on the website, you can take a look at some of the services they provide. What are some of the makes and models? Make sure and check out their testimonials on there as well. We're talking about an accredited Better Business company right here. They've got great reviews online. They've got testimonials of folks who basically understand that it's important to find a place that you can trust, somewhere that basically when you get out on the road, you're not thinking in the back of your mind, if I'm going to be stranded, am I going to get the kids to school? This is a place that has been here really since 1995, but many years of experience before that. I mean, not only through yourself, but through your father as well. Speaking of that, this is not only a place to get your car fixed, but you can actually buy a car here as well. Is that correct?
That is correct. We have a car lot across the street. We did expand a couple of years ago and moved into the bigger repair shop. Left the service alone so they can do their business, and they are specializing in only the European car. But all those cars are serviced by our shop before they're sold. They all have warranties attached, and they are very low key as well. You can go test drive a car, feel very comfortable, not pressured, not rushed, make a decision in a couple of days. It's a nice place to buy a car, even though I own it.
Absolutely. I would think it's kind of a plus for consumers out there to actually buy a car kind of tied in with the same place they can service those cars. Do you find that to be the case?
I do. We already know the car, and so we already have a head start on the either problems or diagnoses with it. We already have a list on the car. We already understand it. When they take off, we can set the car to their needs, drivability-wise, seat-wise, anything in the car, their climate control, if they need it colder or hotter. We already have those adjustments ready to go. And so it's an easy process. Instead of buying a car, then bringing it to your mechanics that you like, we already have that whole thing taken care of. So once they're looking at a car next door at the shop, they may come and visit us over here in the repair shop. We talk to them a little bit about the maintenance on the car, and we are working on maintenance programs right now for our cars, which will make it even easier.
Excellent. I mean, like you said earlier, making sure the cars out there is safe. Obviously, the state has certain say in that. Is this also a place where emissions can be taken care of if that's needed?
Yes, we are a accredited emissions facility. Typically, we stay with the European car only, but we do know the regulations. We do keep up with that. We do go to school for the emissions. We think it's pretty important, but we do have the equipment and the tools to do that.
You began this career really back when you were probably a young guy, had a passion for cars. Is this still something you enjoy, and have you enjoyed seeing the car changes throughout the years?
Yes, I have. And before y'all got here, I was back there piddling with an old Mercedes, and I still can't stay out of the back. I try to because a lot of customers want to talk to me or see me and or have me explain something to them. I still find myself in the back a lot and working on cars, helping the guys, really understanding what our customers' needs are, and if they're going on a trip, if they are going to stay in town, if they have visitors coming in town that's going to borrow the car. There's some certain things we want to do to that car to make sure that it's going to be exactly what they're asking for.
Absolutely. Viewers, last time, take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. You're going to see their contact information right there. Give them a call if you're not sure of the make or model that they're able to service you. Come on down. We're talking about Northern Colorado's largest European service center right here. Better Business accredited. If you really make sure, if you got a car out there and you use it quite a lot, if you need a shuttle or basically an after-hours drop, that is something they provide there as well. Once again, it is European Motor Cars since 1995. This is Gary Atensu with CNTV. And if you don't know, now you know.